Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dead Space 3. I'm sorry, Dead Space Remake. I don't know why I said Dead Space 3. Before I even get into this, um, I have made 3 videos on this game on my channel already, each of them being close to about 2 hours. I think the first one was like an hour and a half. The other one, I think the second part was like 2 hours and 5 minutes. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. All 3 of them have been close to 2 hours. And it's partly my fault, but at the same time, not at all. I'll get into that in a second. But last night, I randomly was just like, because I really haven't watched a broadcast on with me just buying a PS5, um, which you also wouldn't know that because I talked about that in the first video, which basically, when you broadcast on a PS5, the default microphone setting is set to mute. I don't know if you can see any of this on the screen right now, but when I go to broadcast here and I hit this, it shows me options to bring the overlay option, a camera, which I don't have, and to mute the microphone. Now the default setting option was muted. The microphone was already muted. I had no idea, and partly, again, my problem was that I didn't check on the first video that I uploaded last week. So, the 3 episodes that I've done, easily 6 hours worth of this game, is now completely useless. In terms of, at least, because I would like to have a voice overlay for it. You know, it's not very interesting to be listening to someone play a game in dead silence. Um, I'm frustrated. I think whoever the fuck was in charge of the PS5 broadcast settings to be automatically muted for a microphone should be shot. I'm not even kidding. It is retarded. Who the fuck would make that a thing? If someone is going to broadcast their gameplay, 9 times out of 10 they're going to do so with a microphone. So why would you automatically mute the fucking microphone? Because as you can see, I'm in chapter 5 in this game. 6 hours and 37 minutes into the game. And there is not a single bit of it that has my fucking voice on it. So you know what that means, is I get to do it all over again. Which I'm not entirely opposed to, because I love this game. A lot of the very beginning of the game, like, actually kind of got to me and actually kind of scared me, because this is my first time ever playing Dead Space 1. I never played the original Dead Space 1. I played 2 and 3 probably about 20 times each over the years, but I never got the chance to play the first one. I played some Dead Space knockoff on the iPod years ago when it was out, but I don't think it was anything to do with Dead Space 1, 2, or 3, because it seemed like it was completely different than at least what I've experienced for these past 6.5 hours. So the only thing that matters is that I have to redo it, and all my reactions aren't going to be genuine. Um, Also, my headphones are almost dead, so I've got to go remedy this situation really quickly. Which actually, where the fuck do I have my charger at? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'm upset, but at the same time, like I said, it is kind of my fault. Because my very first video, I should have just done some tests. I still don't even know how my audio comes out. I don't know if I'm extremely loud, extremely quiet. I have no fucking idea. But anyway, give me a second real quick. I need to plug my headphones in before they die. I'm so irritated because, like I said, like, this was the first time I really played Dead Space 1, and I was so genuine in the first 3 episodes because I've never experienced this. And now everything that I have experienced is just going to be like, oh yeah, okay. So it sucks. But I'm going to redo it. I don't know quite yet if I want to delete the other 3 videos or keep them up. I'm probably going to delete them. All I know is that this is this really irritated me. Um, like I said, I don't know whose idea it was to automatically make the default option of broadcast muted for a microphone. That seems like the absolute stupidest fucking thing ever. And it's also an option while you're broadcasting. You can't go into microphone settings or anything before you start broadcasting. So when I went through all my settings and shit in the very beginning, I was just like, okay, cool, there's no microphone settings. It's probably based off of the microphone settings on the PS5, which I had already dealt with. Nope. Apparently, you have to be broadcasting to fucking mute your microphone or go through any of the microphone options. Anyway, I'm gonna stop bitching about the broadcast settings. So far, the broadcast has been really good. It's worked really well, other than the fact of the default option was fucking mute the microphone. So, it regrets me to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game. I'm gonna keep it on story, um, just because for right now, just for like video process, video, whatever. I don't want to be like too hard on myself. The first time I played through Dead Space 2 and 3, I actually did it on hard, and then the very next playthrough on both of them, I did impossible or whatever. I don't know if it was called impossible at that time, but the very next, like the hardest difficulty. Dead Space 2 wasn't too bad. I think I had to reset once or twice because I died. Dead Space 3 fucking sucked. I'm not gonna lie, Dead Space 3 was a horrible situation with the hardest difficulty. It fucking sucked. Dead Space 3 in general sucked. I mean, it was still not a bad game. It wasn't a horrible game, but a bad game, yeah, it kind of was. It was nothing like the first one and the second one. At least, like I said, what I've experienced in this game. Dead Space 3 was, if you haven't played Dead Space 3 or know nothing about it, and know something about these first 2 games, they basically ruined all of the encounters and the entire, really, the game because of the fact that you could craft your own weapons. And so, it was a cool concept. I liked the fact that we could craft our own weapons and make it cool and make a double fucking javelin gun and be extremely overpowered throughout pretty much 90% of the game. The only thing is because that they knew that you could do that, they just sent wave after wave after wave after wave of fucking enemies in one small ass little room. And it was the most obnoxious, annoying fucking thing ever. And especially because the game was made on the PS3, RAM wasn't very good on the PS3, as people probably well know. So, you know, a necromorph pops out of a vent on this side of the room, you kill it. Necromorph pops out behind you, you turn around, you kill it. You turn around to go smash the other corpse that was, beforehand, and it's gone. So half the loot in the game, which by the way, the loot allocation wasn't all at all that hard. I'm pretty sure in Dead Space 3, what I'm remembering is they had ammo clips in the game, which basically meant all guns that you had was based off these ammo clips, whereas the first 2 games they've had specific ammo for each gun that you have to collect and keep and all that shit. In the third game, it was just baseline ammo that worked for every gun. So it wasn't too horrible, but man, Dead Space 3 really pissed me off, especially in the impossible game through gameplay. It was so annoying. But anyway, I'm just gonna get into the game again. It really annoys me that I have to redo this. I'm not gonna talk ahead of cutscenes and anything like that. But again, I've already experienced 6.5 hours of this game, so my reactions aren't really gonna be genuine. I'm already gonna know where scares happen. I'm already kind of gonna know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna ruin it, of course, for anybody that hasn't seen it. But I'm just annoyed. But anyway, enough with the bullshit. Let's get into a new game. And I hope my audio fucking sounds good, because if it doesn't, I ain't fixing it right now, and I'll fix it in the next part. Because I've already had enough fucking annoyance with this game, or with the PlayStation 5 broadcast. Shit.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Bishamer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
I'm also just realizing now.
And you just said it.
Hold on. I don't want to talk over the cutscene at all. I know I'm kind of breaking it up, but I just want to throw this in there. I also realized just now that I didn't change the title of this, so it's probably likely gonna say stuff is getting intense or stuff is getting hectic. I think I titled the last one, and it's gonna say part 4, part 3. I'll have to change that later. I was just too focused on trying to figure out the fucking audio system. So I'll figure that out later. But if anyone's watching live, this is not part 3. This is part 1. This is the beginning of the game again. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting teams set up for life.
Yep.
Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
No. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
Stop! We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it. Gun flash shield. Everyone brace yourself.
broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. We got a fire in one of the stabilizers, and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Alright, real quick, another little addition here. I don't know what would really be better if I pretend that I didn't do 6.5 hours of this game and pretend with jump scares and like not knowing what the fuck is going on, or if I just kinda like, I really don't know. Because it's like I was kind of thinking throughout that whole thing, like, there's really no point to redo this entire game if I'm just gonna be pretty much silent all of it. I don't know. Like, it really upsets me that that happened. I wish that I had a microphone that I could record an overlay of my videos. I still probably wouldn't get exactly what I said because I'm not gonna remember, but and it would still also kind of be pretending like, you know, a jump scare happened, I'd be like, oh my god, holy shit, instead of the genuine reaction, but it's just really annoying. But anyway, trucking forward.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels.
I'll read
We'll
these
register them
later
in
on.
the
I'm not gonna read them right now.
Hello? Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chen. You got us here in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But you're offering to buy the first round tonight.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
The Ishimura was the first Planet Cracker class vessel, and is now the oldest serving.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
Fuck the sign.
It holds the record for the highest number of planet cracks, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of refined product at 14 trillion kilograms.
May as well get signed in.
Counting. Whether you'll be joining us aboard the Ishimura or strengthening the extraction workforce on the colony, Captain Matthias and his crew.
You got a problem there, Chief? Why are you staring at me?
Concordance Extraction Corporation, powering
Okay.
humanity into the future.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't read security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Nothing great. Or I really don't even know if it's worth it starting a whole new game
Someone
in
left
general,
in a
or
hurry.
just continue where I left off. I want to do that though, because it's 6.5 hours into the
Where's the
fucking game.
security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
And you found that
God's
out by
sake.
looking at a door.
That security console's still working.
Guess she's got
Isaac,
a
get a
tablet or
damage
something.
report. I'm done playing around.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, blood.
There's something on the floor here. Is that?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Does anyone else smell that? Like something died in the air vents.
Damage report fucked. Everything's death.
What have you got?
Shit. It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
You're about to find out, Chief.
That is the tower. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be next.
Anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators.
There's something in here with us. Up there!
Kid! No! Daniels, get the doors open! Get out of there! Hands on the door!
I do still think, I pointed this out the first time, I think you see the blood trickling down Isaac's mask. I still think that's a really nice detail. Very easy to animate anymore, but I think it's a very good detail. Can't stomp yet, I think I have to pick the gun up first. I'm just so annoyed, dude. Like, I wish this didn't happen. It is what it is. And I am gonna continue playing on story just because, again... One thing I definitely learned through the first 6.5 hours of this game: stomp fucking everything. Because no matter if they're an enemy now, this whole game...
Security request retrieved.
Hold on.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
This game is all like on a linear path, or not a linear path, excuse me, that's the wrong thing. It's all like open, free roam. And I'm gonna pause again because they're gonna start talking in just a second again. But it's all pretty much open. Like, you can keep going back to places that you had been before, and you get like new security clearances that you're gonna see, like security level 1, 2, 3, and master override doors that I can't access until I get those upgrades. So then I'll go back to them and unlock them once I get them. And so basically, like, with that enemy there on the ground that just got eaten by that fucker, and I stomped on him even though he was a human and still possibly even alive, I've learned to just stomp every corpse that you possibly can, because no matter what, they will most likely always come back as an enemy if you don't. So, just a little tip for you there. Any enemy that you come across, just stomp the shit out of it. It takes a couple seconds, and it saves ammo in the long run. Especially if you're playing on a harder difficulty. Absolutely. Anyway.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system.
And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of a quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac?
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
One thing about me doing this is it's going to be a little bit of a speed run. Because I pretty much already know where everything is, I know where shit is, enemies are going to pop out at. Pretty much know a lot of things that are going to be going on, so... The only unfortunate thing is jump scares aren't going to faze me.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Those arms, legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
This game does look phenomenal though. Like, I have no problems with the game. It's just I'm pissed off about the audio thing. But this game looks amazing. So far what I've played is fucking top notch. I wish I kind of got to experience the first game when it originally came out. Because I don't know how different it is. I don't know if really they changed anything at all. But I am a very big fan of it, just as a standalone game without being directly tied to Dead Space 1. It's a phenomenal fucking game. I'm also just happy to see Dead Space back, because this is by far one of my favorite horror franchises that I've ever. Biggest thing I missed from the 6.5 hours of gameplay that I did play is I don't have my fucking suit upgrades. I'll read all these text logs at the end of the video. For now, at least.
Isaac,
So.
we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Got a data board. Just gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
Data board reinstalled. Error. Damaged tram on track. Contact maintenance immediately.
That was probably one of the first, like, big main scares that got to me. And that time, there was literally nothing to react with, because I already knew it was coming. I keep trying to do telekinesis, and I don't have that yet.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Seven's here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician. Disengaged. Left loader claw engaged. Right loader claw engaged. Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
I'm heading back to tram control. Should be able to call you a ride to the bridge.
Good. Just sorry. I keep hearing noises right under our feet.
Like right here, you see this is a level 1 security door.
Security clearance required.
So you come back to all the areas to be able to like perfect the areas and get all the things that you need. So
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kelly. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
there's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
The Ishimura was the first planet tracker class that all deployed with 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for the highest number of planet crashes with 34 to date and highest death rate of the
Did my best, but the Singularity Corp could use an expert. What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there. What the fuck?
Oh god. The Singularity Core.
Singularity Core. Evacuating. Wait to minimum safety.
Go!
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too. The Singularity Core overloaded.
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay. Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased.
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Shit.
This sucks that I don't have any reaction to give any of you guys. Like, I really don't want to play like this, but... I also didn't want to have no audio, but at the same time I'm not really saying anything anyway, so... is the only thing that really kind of got to me, because I don't remember seeing that the first time I played this.
Got him off the line. They all came back.
She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah. The barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. I think Cole could be through there if...
Isaac. The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But... I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Anomaly detected. Quarantine activated. Quarantine lifted.
Nicole? It's me.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig
Critical log.
location
Dr. Charles Mercer.
inconclusive.
Copy to my secure channel.
Manual rig tracking
I
is
convinced
available.
Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. It's remarkable to finally see what I've sought all my life. The mind, its transformation, the divine death itself. Kine is erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these necromorphs, as he calls them. How strange. When my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kine, I must study one of these creatures. Or the next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there?
Precisely that. God's work.
How can you say that? These deaths at the colony. The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is divine. We know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrence, for unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
That's what worries me. And recording. Seal entry.
will go ahead and show you guys my favorite thing about this remake so far. This isn't it, but you know, just, I gotta stop everything. How it is. Okay, this yoga ball right here. The fucking wheelchair. What the heck is in that corner?
Daniels isn't answering her rig. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
Anyway, that's enough of that. I didn't mean to sell those. Damn it.
Patient log retrieved.
Tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
Well, a divine experience would leave an impression in anyone's mind.
Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicide.
This is a predation terror. We just need more insight with
you think this insight can be found in Mr. Harrison's mind?
I'm positive. And if Captain Mackay is barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance.
Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods... Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this.
How long can we afford to wait?
Entering zero gravity.
Didn't let me take off yet. Okay.
Exiting vacuum. Exiting zero gravity.
Still holding this position. What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrogen. I'm not losing anyone else.
Entering zero gravity.
There was more shit around here. Guess maybe not. Scrape.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
out of the captain's nest at Chen. That thing. He almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
I'd move a little bit faster there, Isaac.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig code, and the computer's all ours.
Transmit all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. He can't handle so many people. And the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Maybe I have some PHP left.
I know this seems very unnecessary, what I'm doing right now, but believe me, you come back through this hallway later, and yeah, if you don't do this, pretty much all of these enemies wake up.
Security
All of
request
these bodies
retrieved.
wake up.
He left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching the wall. Behaving like rats. And you will lock me in with them. Fuck it. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers, by any means possible. That patient, Harris, might be our last hope.
You is right. Speaking of you, take a look at that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving on. Kinda forgot about that. That kinda scared the shit out of me a little bit. It's one of the first main scares that I got through the first time I played through this game that actually like scared the shit out of me. Because I was not expecting that shit at all. Okay, this room. It's definitely important to destroy all the bodies. All of them. The coffee cup. Except for this guy, because he's in a body bag, so he doesn't matter. But all the enemies that can easily be turned into necromorphs. Stomp on them. See in a second why. I think that's everyone. Okay. So that guy right there.
Isaac, what's your status?
Hold on.
Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Okay. So with that little bat guy right there, he infects the bodies just like what you saw, what he did to fucking commander, captain, whatever. So if I had left all those bodies out here, he would have gone around to every single one of them and turned them into necromorphs. But I stopped that from happening. Now, I did just get security level 1 clearance, so... where are all the doors for security level 1? Nothing there. There's one there. Where is that? I want to say I go back over there naturally, but I don't entirely know. Thing there. Okay, let's see, floor 1 I'm pretty sure. Let's see, where is that? Forgetting. Whatever, I'll figure it out later if I don't automatically kind of find my way back over here.
Isaac.
We're here. What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
It's right through this area. These are all level 2, I think. Oh no, this is level 1. That's level 2. Shit.
Clearance confirmed.
I don't think there's really any other purpose of going back all the way through all that shit. At least right now, because I come back anyway. A little bit of spoilers there, but...
Clearance confirmed.
like I did say, you go back through this, pretty much this entire fucking game. So where do I go? I go through the next door, and then right. Really? Oh, I guess so. Oh, right, because this is the one that's back down here. This area, yeah. I remember this now. There is another room.
Clearance confirmed.
Not happening, fella. Actually, you know what? There is another room back here that I can take. This is that one that I found in the very beginning. Except, how do I get back over there? I think I need to wait for something to happen before I can go back all the way over there, or I have to go the long way around. Which right now I just don't want to deal with. Floor 6 that I need to get to back in medical. Can't just take the tram station back to medical if I wanted to.
Medical. Now arriving at medical.
Pretty sure level 6 was that hallway after I came back in from 0G. So I know generally where I'm supposed to go for that. It's just kind of a long walk. Not too big of a deal, I just don't know which way I need to go. I go this way. Yeah. Interesting little audio clip there.
Entering zero gravity.
I think it's right up in this hallway. Yep.
Clearance confirmed.
Tell that Necromorphous up. He was pissed. You hear that fucking scream he let out when I stomped on him? Just like, ah! You motherfucker! Now I think that is everything that I can at least get access to right now. For the level 1 clearance. Floor 6 is where I just was. Floor 3 has nothing. Floor 2, nothing. Floor 1 is a level 3 door. Yep. So that's everything for medical for now. Other than like some bullshit crates. Which I know I do come back through here anyway, so I'm not too worried about hitting any of that shit. I'll hit it later on when I come back to this area, because I'm not going to deal with it right now. just pads out the video and takes fucking forever to find everything anyway, so... yeah. Anyway, let's continue the story mission where I'm supposed to go.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Alright, I'm going to be leaving this part off here soon, but I think I'm just going to get to the next area. Did I explore this bathroom? I did, yeah, because that's where that one necromorph was laying on the ground and he popped out, yeah.
Security recording retrieved.
Chen. Oh right, this is when I get to explore this area in 0G. Yeah. There's a lot of loot to find in this area.
This damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
You can also see the remains of, what's her face? Thompson? I don't remember what her name was, honestly, but there she is. Sucks, doesn't it? Now this whole area has a lot of loot, and also when you go out that like force field type situation over there, there's some loot there too. So give me a couple minutes here. If you don't want to see the loot, skip forward maybe about 2 minutes. Let's see, because I know where everything's at. I just takes a little bit to go around and find it all, whatever, English. I don't speak it. serious right now? Alright, well I guess I'm not gonna get that bit of credit. Yeah, alright, whatever. Guess I shouldn't have smacked it the way I did. Pretty sure that's it for this main area here. Now I just gotta go through the fucking force field over here, and there's a couple other things. Most of them are on this left side, so I'm just kind of gliding over there already. I killed you. Damn. Bastard. Sure that's for the most part it, except there might be one crate over here, I forget. Guess not. Excuse me? Go. It's right there. They grab some two real quick.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed. Position compromised. Correct course immediately.
There's a save station up here. I think I'm gonna leave it off here for now. I have a lot of shit to read though.
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Till those things came through the vents. Fuck, it was my lunch buddy, Liz's friend, old boyfriend. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or we'll crack. Temple out.
Okay, anyway, what I was about to say is I'm gonna read through everything I have here. In a minute, I need to go take a piss, because I'm about ready to piss myself. Let me go ahead and store some shit that I don't need. Like all this fucking ammo for the fucking pulse rifle. I'm gonna even sell 3 of these. It's good for now. Plasma cutter upgrade. Buy that shit. This rifle upgrade. Care all that much, but it's always in the store anyway, so I can buy it whenever the fuck I feel like it. Anyway, give me 2 quick seconds, I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss, then I'm gonna read all the text files that I got, and then call this episode good, so I'll be right back. Okay. Let's fucking read. one. There we go. Alright, so these ones are text files. Alright, so per your request, here's what I could find on these specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac was born to Powell and Octavia Clark on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Excuse me. Powell Clark was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. GUMPS. This record shows extended time off-world, Jesus, I can't fucking read, away from his family. When Isaac was born, Powell was given a temporary reassignment to an Earth-based GUMPS ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Powell shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Fucking freezing, I'm shivering. Ugh. Powell's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in the mechanical and electrical engineering processes and achieved high honors. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Powell Clark's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. It is believed that this is how she ended up coming in contact with the Church of Unitology. Great one to be a part of. At first, her association with the church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements of her initiation ceremony. There are indications that she sold off much of the family estate to finance full membership in the church and the soul cleanse they require to enter the higher ranks. Great. God damn, I hope all of them don't fucking take this long to read. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. After graduating with high honors, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marine. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years he was promoted to a higher profile position, closer to the major shipping lanes. Isaac's career stagnates at this point. This would coincide with the psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating, and bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychiatrist called Nicole Brennan. And her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. Oh, goddamn. Ah, fuck. I'm fucking cold, I'm shivering, and now I'm yawning. Not good to read. Anyway, the two of them ended up cohabitating until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve on the USG Ishimura. Powell's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Powell's service records remained mysteriously classified by executive order. Unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records we have are death notices for both Powell and Octavia. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clark's entire estate, apparently on Octavia's wishes. Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned to them seem to have been ignored. Since the church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. They were probably turned into fucking necromorphs. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I'd talk politics over religion, though. Kendra Daniels. Couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Dalton swears by her. Apparently she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, I'd argue. Guess so. Disclaimer, this article is sponsored by CEC's print and publishing division and may not represent the views of Amazing Magazine. I would, if I had more energy, do fucking voice op for this. Like, imagine a world where basic resources, but I'm not gonna do that. Like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are ice? I didn't read any of these very thoroughly the last time I did this. I just kind of had them on the screen, like slowly went down so that other people can read them, but this time I'm actually reading them. But what? Ice are hard to come by? It's just frozen water, guy. So does that mean water's hard to come by too? I guess maybe like global warming is hitting hard? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Imagine if humanity's needs were entirely dependent on the nearly extinct resources of Earth and the dwindling supplies of the colonies. Older readers don't need to imagine such a world. You lived it, less than a century ago. Looking to the stars for additional resources was nothing new, but at the time, the only shock point-capable ships were smaller vessels that could barely keep up with demand. Enter the Ishimura. Named after the celebrated astrophysicist and inventor of the shock point drive, Hideki Ishimura, the USG Ishimura was the first of the massive Planet Cracker ships. Built in 2446, she has enjoyed a long and storied career. Ishimura was the first vessel of her size to utilize the shock point drive for large-scale commercial deep space expeditions. At her inception, the Ishimura was hailed as the savior of the colonies. She was created to mine and process asteroids and even small moons with remarkable efficiency. She was also the first ship capable of the pioneering scan and catch technique, harvesting mineral-rich asteroids. Utilizing huge gravity tethers, the Ishimura could lock on asteroids and pull them inside the ship's massive— shut the fuck up! Massive collection bays for quick and efficient smelting. At 62 years old, the Ishimura is still in remarkable shape. Her equipment has been upgraded over the years, and many of her interior spaces have been retrofitted to take advantage of current technological advances. Despite so many long years of service, she remains the pride of CEC fleet, still the company's largest planet cracker. Whenever a vital deep space mining project requires skill, experience, and dedication, the Ishimura is ready to answer the call. It is ships like the Ishimura and the dedication of the men and women who crew her that built the Concordance Extraction Corporation. Concordance. Okay. Into the trusted, dependable resource provider it is today. God, okay. Then these are all voice files. This is a fucking audio log. Okay, this. Shuttle repair invoice, faulty 4 gyro. Place malfunction. I don't really think this is really all that important to read. Looks like just a damage log. I don't care. Keeping this off rig link in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight? Or are you just going? Or are you going to let Caitlin keep walking around? Credits. I'm in, but can you not invite Pavy this time? I know he's still blaming himself for Sorosi's accident and everything. No one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares. Especially that one where he saw Sorosi up and walking around with half his head missing. Nice, sounds fun. And don't give me shit about it, I'm serious, it's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up. My dad was sitting next to my bed, talking to me. It felt so real I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day. Trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. Smith. Okay. There's 2 of them. Whatever, I'll be walking back over there anyway. So, calculated risks. Diagnoses are stacking up as fast as I can file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. I'm getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in environmental analysis. Foodstuffs, radiation levels. I admit I'm at a loss. Who is this? This is Warwick. Okay. Thought it might have been Nicole, but Mercer says he and Kine are working on a hypothesis, so in the meantime I'm treating the symptoms. I'm seeing some improvement with sensory deprivation treatments and our zero-G therapy pods, but the sheer number of patients we're managing bothers me. Those systems are old. They need an overhaul. With so many pods active, I worry that what might happen if there's a serious power surge down there, but nothing else seems to help. Suppose the odds are low risk, or the odds are low enough. I'd rather take a small calculated risk than have dozens of miners and engineers impaired around heavy machinery. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm not gonna read the names. just gonna read it out. Okay, dictation on. I'll keep your name out of the transcript. Thanks. It's just so hard to remember what's real. Your church mentor talked to you again. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. Our last seminar was all about heretics. How every unitologist leaves is an enemy of humanity. Unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you. Just be careful. Church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists too. Even if you get out, they'll try to... ... Dr. Brennan? Sorry, I was about to tell you something horribly fucked, but instead I'm not going to. Something happened? Oh, never mind. I had a patient who son tried so hard, but I will fight for you with everything I've got, but never underestimate how strong the church pull can be. The vid logs from the colony are poor quality, but I've seen enough to confirm the discovery to Ben. The artifact appears to be a genuine marker, the first to be found since Unitology's founding. We must get it on board at the first opportunity so I can begin a proper study. What's this? This is kind. Can't even imagine the potential of such a find. The black marker offered revelations beyond our wildest dreams, and that was without the benefit of current analytical technology. This new marker, what secrets could it have? What wonders could it offer to humanity, to the Church of Unitology? Without EarthGov here to seize them first. Well, you're seeing it firsthand there, bud. This marker could herald the dawn of a new age, and I will do my part to see that age come to pass. Maybe this is fate. Darkest time of my life, the Church and its teachings comforted me, saved me. Now I'm here, in the right place at the right time, to be of service to all humanity, to repay those blessings. Amelia, if only you could see me now. Be here now. Whatever, same fucking difference. Zoe, specimen 426 is ready to harvest. Nice. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database, I saw Ensign Sable. Oh, fuck, my head itches. Has been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought arm transplants took priority over a cornea. That sucks. He's been without an arm for 3 months. Jesus. Here's your clerical error. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase, one didn't. Guess which one was suddenly bumped up to the vital person now. It's not worth the headache to push back on it, trust me, and before you think about filing an ethics complaint, just remember the wise words of Hippocrates. Shit goes downhill. I don't think that was something Hippocrates said. I could be wrong, I don't know. Okay. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after more than 50 hours of waking, regardless of circumstances. Not Harris. His bizarre explanation of the events on the colony points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 security officers were present when he took Dr. Ciarello hostage and murdered Nurse Evans. Harris doesn't deny his actions, but he shows no remorse. In fact, he insists that Evans wasn't a nurse when he killed her. She was still a human. This is classic psychopathic behavior, but Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He is affable and friendly, able to empathize and offer original opinions. When questioned about Evans' murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and uncommunicative. He becomes withdrawn. Oh, I already read that. He claims that the explanation is stuck in his mind, and that talking about it mixes up its message. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. During his long waking periods, Harris exhibits writing behavior on any available surface, claiming the dreams need to speak, and that he's attempting to make it whole again. What that means I haven't determined yet. Given the complexities of his case, I plan to reach out to my colleagues for more insight. Missed another one in Chapter 2 as well, but whatever. And we have one so far in Chapter 3, so let's go ahead and read that. Adding this to my maintenance priority request, maybe something in writing will make them pay attention. That unidentified growth reported elsewhere on the ship has reached engineering. Not even medical knows what the hell this shit is. It looks like someone threw their guts up all over the walls, and smells about the same. It's spreading faster than we can cut it up, which is pretty disgusting in itself. It's already busted the cargo lift, and it's getting into the engine spoke. If we can't find a way to stop it soon, it'll be all over the main engine chamber by the day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Good movie. Guess. I don't know. Meantime, I'm heading into the mining deck. We've got PFM 100s in the storage for ice mining, and they can spare the fuel. Maybe cauterizing this stuff will do the trick. Just hope it doesn't smell worse when it's on fire. Well, I can guarantee you it probably does. Alright, so that's that. That is all... Wait, what? I forgot her fucking secret room. Oh, wait, no. That was a security one door, wasn't it? One second. I don't remember what floor it would have been on. Clearly not 1. Clearly not 2. 3. Yeah, there it is. It's right there. It's not even a security. I just didn't go in it. Well, whatever. I'll have to worry about that later, because I'm not going back there right now. So anyway. Again, I'm going to have to remember to change the title on this as soon as I get it uploaded. But this has been part 1 of Dead Space Remake. I definitely got a lot further than I did in the first part 1. I'm still very annoyed that the fact of I didn't have my voice recording the entire time I was playing the game before, but no, it is what it is. I'm getting closer to where I left off. I mean, I did all of this obviously because this is only, I didn't even save yet. So let me do that. I don't even think I've saved this entire time, have I? No, because that's my other playthrough right there. I haven't saved this entire time. Hold on. Let me see that again. Has it really only been 2 hours? Damn, I made good time on this. Because this is about where I left off on the second episode, which would have been like 4 hours in. So, I fucking hauled ass this time around. Wow. Well. Anyway. So as you see, I only got 2 more chapters to go before I get to where I left off on the other game. So yeah. Anyway. Hopefully, the audio sounds good. Hopefully I'm not too loud or quiet. Hopefully everything is good. If not, I'm keeping it how it is. I don't give a shit. I'll readjust it for the second episode. Later on, I might do one tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I need to start packing some shit up in my room as well, because I'm moving soon, so gotta make sure I get on top of that instead of just sitting down here playing Dead Space, although I would much rather just sit down here and play Dead Space than pack shit. But obviously, you know, adult responsibilities come first before video games. At least, that's what I tell myself. Alright, but yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will be doing more of this. Obviously, this is, I'm very much in love with this game so far. It looks so much better than I could have even imagined. It feels amazing. It's just, I'm so happy that Dead Space is back. And I did hear that the group that remade this game is already looking into trying to get the rights to remake the second, and also maybe even the third games. So I'm really excited for that, because the second one, again, I haven't played all the way through this first game, but the second one was by far my favorite. The second game was fucking awesome. So, anyway. Fuck that wrench. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see all you guys next time. Peace out.